And until this day, you know, they were like, you know, the streets gave me an ultimatum. It's like, you come with us now, or you go ahead and choose your hip hop life and popping and stuff like that, and working with the youth and community, and we don't have your back anymore. You know what I mean? So.
And that's interesting. A point. That's a very interesting point you brought up, because I don't think people realize that at the beginning, at large, hip hop wasn't accepted in the streets like it is now. That I did remember growing up, people like, oh, well, if you're gonna do that, you're not this.
I can explain that too.
So let's talk a little bit about that. So because you came into hip hop from the popping aspect, and just how you've seen it from just evolution.
Right, just like you know, like I said, watching a different culture on TV at home in your own living room. Soul Train, American Bandstand. You had Richard Blade, MV3, who had the new wave side of it for the white folks and just people in general. It didn't matter, because you're looking at some black kids in there. Not the fact that they're dressing white, or you know, they don't dress black. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what's dressing black? Getting your hat, tilting it to the side, you know, it's not all straight, and you know, oh, we're good to go, you know, Tom. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you're tilted to the side, and you know what I mean, you have all this gold on and stuff. It's like, yo, you're trying to act black, you know. And of course we know what that is, you know what I'm saying? So nah, man, you know, you have construction workers with their hats on backwards. Does that mean that they're acting black? You know what I mean? Or, you know, a white dude with his hat tilted to the side. It's like, nah, man, that has nothing to do with it. But, you know, that's the kind of stuff I grew up around. And so going back to the Soul Train, it's like, it really, to me, helped a lot of people that were, you know, probably in situations in their lives in them times, and bringing them to something more positive and saying, yo, I want to be a dancer, man, so I'm going to learn some ballet, or I'm going to learn how to, you know, create something from the funk, from, you know, all these different, you know, groups that are on there, and become them, but have a whole different style. Kind of like the Barcades. When they came in, they kind of looked like them, but their music was electronic. That's where electronic came from groups like them and Parliament, and the list goes on, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, pretty much that's what it all adapts to. Like, everything now was already created, you know what I'm saying? Except for, you know, of course, the laptop and this and that. But you know, I'm sure when the first TV was made and stuff like that, they were like, this is gonna take us somewhere crazy. And now you have flat screens, and who knows where that's gonna go. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're just sitting down, it's like TV, and then there's your wall is just gonna pop up, and you never knew that it was there before. You know, stuff like that. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's where that leads to, as far as like music's concerned. You know, with the family and everything, and brought my perspective to like this dance of popping. You couldn't go out there and do the same move all the time, because you're just gonna lose. So what do? You practice. My thing, I never lost a battle, and so what I did was, I would do what the dude that I'm battling, or chick, it didn't matter, I would do their moves against them, but add my own flavor to it. And then when they run out of moves, bam, that's when I do my stuff, and I just rip them to shreds, you know what I'm saying? And they're like, oh man, dang, he won, if they get that far. Most of the times when I do their stuff against them, then they're like, why are you copying my stuff? It's like, I'm showing you that you can do it a lot better. And so the people that are looking, and that have seen the battles, they're like, oh man, you might as well give it up, homie, because he got you. The way he does your moves is way better than the way you do your moves. You know what I'm saying? And so that was my whole battle mentality. Of that aspect. It got me out of the streets. It got me away from all the negativity that was going on in my neighborhood growing up in LA. And I learned to just tell people, nah, man, I don't need you to fight my battles. I already battle without you. You know what I'm saying? So battling the negativity from there as well, because the streets were, I know a lot of people use the word gang or this and that. Me, I use street. I don't need to tell people what I was or what I did and this and that. That's my past. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to say the streets. The streets tried to suck me in, and I wasn't having it. You know what I'm saying? Although I told my family that this is my family at one time. You know what I'm saying? At home, all you were trying to do is tell me to do what you want, and you weren't listening to me, or some of that magnitude.